Thank you very much. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Israel is facing one of the most tense and unprecedented moments in its recent history. Reports are emerging that the Israeli Defense Forces may be preparing to remove Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu from power, sparking talks of a mega coup. This unfolding crisis is happening in the midst of the ongoing Gaza war, creating a perfect storm of political and military tension. The open conflict between the military and the government has sent shockwaves across the country and the international community, raising serious questions about stability, leadership, and Israel's strategic direction. On the surface, the situation is dramatic and highly visible. Public disagreements between Netanyahu and top military officials are no longer confined to private meetings. Statements made by senior military leaders and government officials have highlighted a rift that could have major consequences for the country. The Gaza war adds urgency and danger, as any leadership disruption during an active conflict could significantly impact decision-making and operational effectiveness. The open conflict between the military and the government is becoming more public, leading to increased speculation and uncertainty. This tension is likely to intensify as the war in Gaza enters a more decisive phase. Statements by military leaders like Herzi Halevi and Aviv Kohavi, along with the call by former IDF Chief of Staff Aviv Kohavi for a meeting with the president, highlight the growing divide between the government and the military establishment. These actions are unprecedented and signal a level of frustration and disagreement not seen before in Israel's internal politics. Inside, the picture is even more complicated. Israeli military leaders reportedly feel that Netanyahu's policies and decision-making are undermining their operational goals. They are frustrated with perceived interference in military planning and fear that political priorities are taking precedence over strategic necessities on the battlefield. On the other side, Netanyahu's allies argued that the military is stepping beyond its role, attempting to influence political outcomes and challenge the authority of an elected government. The Gaza war has intensified these tensions, as each side believes that the stakes are too high to allow mistakes or weak leadership to jeopardize national security. Despite these challenges, the performance of the Israeli Defense Forces continues to be strong. Military operations in Gaza are ongoing, targeting militant infrastructure and attempting to minimize civilian casualties while maintaining tactical advantage. However, political disagreements and leadership conflicts could slow response times and affect coordination between units. Morale within the military may be influenced by these disputes, as personnel navigate the uncertainty of leadership and the high-pressure environment of an active war zone. Despite these challenges, the Israeli military remains highly capable and continues to execute its missions effectively under difficult circumstances. Safety mechanisms within Israel's system are playing a critical role in preventing escalation beyond political and administrative channels. Legal checks, parliamentary oversight, and constitutional frameworks act as guardrails against unilateral actions that could destabilize the country. International allies are closely monitoring the situation and urging restraint, emphasizing the importance of maintaining democratic processes even in the midst of conflict. These safeguards are essential for preventing the situation from spiraling into a sudden and uncontrolled crisis, offering a buffer between internal disagreements and direct threats to national security. What makes this situation unique is the combination of timing and the players involved. A sitting prime minister, a powerful military leadership, and an ongoing war create a highly unusual environment where political and military boundaries are being tested. The tension is not just about personalities or political survival. It has real implications for the nation's security, regional stability, and the perception of Israel on the international stage. The potential consequences of a leadership shakeup in the middle of a conflict cannot be underestimated, as they may redefine the balance of power between political and military institutions for years to come. The coming days will be crucial, revealing whether the rift widens or if both sides can find common ground to navigate this crisis. The world watches intently as Israel confronts this unprecedented challenge. Will it emerge stronger, or will the divisions prove too great? Only time will tell. Thank you for watching.